Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's the Steelers going up against the Bengals. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 8 matchup.
Jay Feely in position as he'll be sending this kick towards the end zone to start today's game. The Bengals are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. This game has officially begun. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Dalton's, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today. He has a quarterback rating over 120 this season. Dalton's lined up, 2 tight ends set. Heaving it down the field. Going to take it the distance. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for part of history. A new record for passing touchdowns. Canaan will be called on now to punt the football. And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Bengals offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
The Bengals take it from the 28. Andy Dalton gets it out to A.J. Green. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see them drop a pass.
Andy Dalton's pass in the direction of A.J. Green. Now, let's meet the offensive starters. A group that has been under great scrutiny all week long after its awful performance a week ago. Dalton's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Alvin Bud Dupree gets to the quarterback.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays, you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
He's got the catch. Oh, and he's done it. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for part of history. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. Tate's going to test the coverage this time. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Bengals come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the...
Bud Dupree with the sack.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
Hill's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Andy Dalton down the field. He's in the clear. The 10, gonna take it home for the touchdown. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for part of history. The Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. That return's good for about 34. The Bengals head back out now on offense. What a lively start to this game for them, partner, as both teams jumped out quickly and put points on the board.
Yeah, it's been fun, been exciting. The crowd loves it. And I'll say this to the defensive coaches. Whatever you were doing, changed. Because what you were doing was not working. This is going to be a fun series to watch.
That's his 4th catch of the day. He continues to pile up the records, and now he has the NFL single-season reception yardage mark.
You can set records like this when you're a wide receiver and you're versatile. He can do all of it. He can catch it in the crowd. He has the speed to go deep, and he's clever too. So even when you play good defense, he can get away from you.
The Bengals on offense here to start the 2nd quarter. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Rings it in for the score in the end zone. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here. The Steelers ready to kick it away. Tate will take this one. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Bengals offense would like to drive for another touchdown, only they would like to think that this time it won't go to waste and their defense might step up at some point here, Phil.
Well, all they can do is just go out there.
Alvin Bud Dupree gets to the quarterback.
Nice job that time for the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
Clutch catch. Somebody save that game ball. That reception gives him the single-season receiving yardage mark.
I don't know if he has enough room in that trophy case. He has so many footballs in there, but this one, he'll find some room for. What a year he had. He deserves the record.
First down at the 36. Dalton looking long. Line of scrimmage, the 36. Andy Dalton will be under center. 2nd down and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Defensive coordinators love this. When they can sack the quarterback without taking any chances. That time they just sent the front 4. They get the sack, and they didn't even blitz.
Looking long. Touchdown, Bengals. Living in the end zone. Touchdown, the Phil. Michael Kanan ready to punt this one away. He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Gains 5. The Bengals have a lot of bounce in their step as they retake the field here. They've scored on 3 straight drives and built up a very nice lead for themselves.
Yeah, confidence is a great thing. And when you have confidence, you can go out there and you can get it done. And that's what we see. They're excited. No matter who takes the field for the football team, you can see the excitement, the emotion, and they're taking advantage of it.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Wants to go deep. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, in stride, and he's home for the touchdown. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for... The Steelers ready here for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. He's got a wide open alley on his way. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
You can...
Canaan will be called on now to punt the football. Wants to give it a go here. Gets about 4 yards that time. The Bengals offense enjoying an outstanding first half here, partner, and they're sitting on a pretty comfortable lead as we draw near the break.
Yeah, their offense is playing well. Now, the defensive side, what you have to do, you're getting beat up a little bit, so go in there at halftime, make some changes, call some different defensive formations to give your players a much better chance of success.
The Bengals are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Dalton's been on the mark to this point.
He has. He's one of the better throwers in the NFL. When you give him time like he's had here so far today, he is going to put it right on target.
He continues to pile up the records, and now he has the NFL single-season reception yardage mark.
You can set records like this when you're wide receiver and you're versatile. He can do all of it. He can catch it in the crowd. He has the speed to go deep, and he's clever too. So even when you play good defense, he can get away from it.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking long. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
3rd long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on 3rd long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to...
Bud Dupree with the sack. The Bengals use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The Steelers come out in a dime package. Going deep. Another touchdown to increase the lead. Mike. Hill in the backfield. Single back set. Airing it out. Has his man. And in for the touchdown. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for part of history. Michael Canaan ready to punt this one away. lands it cleanly and starts his return. Shazier's there to take him down. That return's good for about 20.
The Bengals love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Bengals, what can you say? It's been a remarkable offensive performance all the way through on to the second half as well.
Man, it has been really
Alvin Bud Dupree gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback's been getting hit. He's been getting sacked a lot today, so you got to change it up on the offensive side. Keep the tight end in. If you do that, that'll give the quarterback a little extra time to throw it.
Launching it deep. Easy catch. Well, I tell you, it's getting ugly out here. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see Canaan will be called on now to punt the football. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Bengals are enjoying a dominant time here as they've stretched their lead out with 3 straight scoring drives and showing no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
As I watch this team, I sure don't see them slowing down. It's just everything they're doing has been right on both sides of the ball. And when it's going like this, take advantage of it and try to keep it going in the right direction.
Down on the field. Going to take it the distance. Touchdown. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for part of history. Michael Canaan ready to punt this one away. We'll see what he can do here. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line. And a run back of about 14. Let's give this defense a little bit of credit. They battled hard throughout the game, but the results haven't matched the effort, and they find themselves in a dire situation here as the fourth quarter draws closer.
Well, look, listen, one thing in this league, Jim, you can't give people credit for trying hard. Can't we take that for granted? I expect them to go out there and try hard. They're just not getting it done.
You know, you have 16 regular season games. Is it that hard to get up to the occasion just 16 times a year?
You would think not. One game a week, getting paid all that money, I expect a better effort.
1st and 10. Dalton's unable to find his target that time.
This is frustrating for a coach. You call a play, you get the receiver down the field on a corner route, and your quarterback cannot put it on the target.
Coming to the line at the 50. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Looking to go down the field here. Finds his mark all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing. And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. Set up, return. Here he goes. Breaks free. Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end.
Well, the offense, they need to pat him on the hiney when he comes off the field. What a good job by the punt returner. Puts him in good field position.
The Bengals could have asked for this third quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the first half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all their rushes and everything else, but the set.
And they score again here to pad the lead. And now we look one more time. They're in punting formation. He wants to return this one. Tackles made. The Bengals just keep on moving the football down the field. They have scored on 3 consecutive drives, Phil, and it looks like this defense has no answer for them.
No, they don't. They're second-guessing everything they're doing on the defensive side. You know, when you get a defense that reacts instead of attacks, then you know you have their number, and that's what's happening right now. That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Throws the pass. That's Dalton finding A.J. Green. And Gaze there to take him down. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the...
Bud Dupree with the sack. Hills lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Green had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete. Dalton's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals will set up. The 36 is the first down line. Has the reception all alone. Somebody save that game ball. That reception gives him the single-season receiving yardage mark.
I don't know if he has enough room in that trophy case. He has so many footballs in there, but this one he'll find some room for. What a year he had. He deserves the record.
First down at the 37. Down the field. Makes the... Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. And that's his 24th touchdown reception on the season, meaning he's broken Randy Moss's record, set back. And let's go now. Hills lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Looking at every option. Makes the catch. And in the end zone, he can now celebrate history. He continues to pile up the records, and now he has the NFL singles. They're set to punt it away now. Looking for a lane on the return. And he's brought to the ground.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
Looking at the stats now, you see 2 wide receivers who had filled the role of being a #1 option today.
Yeah, you always want one wide receiver to step up for your football team and focus on him and see if he can get it done. But I'll tell you this, in the NFL now, you need 3 good wide receivers on every single team.
And they can't connect.
Not a good job by the defense that time. They let the wide receiver get behind them. But the quarterback a little off target, and they missed a big play.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Going for the deep ball. Has a foot race to the end zone. The 10. Thomas is in on the tackle. Somebody save that game ball. That reception gives him the single-season receiving yardage mark.
I don't know if he has enough room in that trophy case. He has so many footballs in there, but this one, he'll find some room for. What a year he had. He deserves the record.
With the margin is increased with another touchdown. He continues to punt. All set to punt here. This punt will be returned. Breaks out of the tackle. Kruger's in on the tackle. That return's good for about 30.
The Bengals know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking, they get it done.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. The Steelers have been a stout defense all season long, but today they have been completely taken out of their game plan.
Yeah, sometimes when you're having a bad defensive day, you don't mind giving up those yards as long as you tighten up and toughen up in the red zone. But today, even the red zone defense has been bad. That's why they're giving up so many points. Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
McCarron's now completed 4 in a row. 2nd and 10. And they're all over him for the sack.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback? Or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming, and if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
The Bengals makes the grab. Touchdown. And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. That's a gain of 6. The Bengals took care of business here today, Phil, and now you've got to think they just want to run the clock, avoid any injuries, and get to that locker room as quickly as possible to celebrate.
Yeah, no question about it. They won the battle here today. They wore out this defense. The offense was absolutely tremendous, and you're right. Don't make a mistake now like a penalty, whatever. Let the clock run out so you can celebrate.
Launches it down the field. He's in the clear. The 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown. And that's his 24th touchdown. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.